Hello guys, and this is the 7th video of the 3ds Max asset creation series, and in this video I want to go over how you can work with layers efficiently so you can I don't know, hide, freeze and all that good stuff, so you can basically work with your objects easier. I don't know, it just, well, you'll pretty much pick up what I'm trying to show you as I go on. So to start off, I'm just going to go ahead and make a couple different objects. I'm just going to make a box here quickly, and I'm going to go get a pair of spheres. Okay, there's one. Oh, sorry, my placing's not too great. No, okay, let me just move that out of the way slightly. I can't see it very well. Okay, wrong viewport. There we go. Okay, we got 2 spheres, and I'm gonna go for something that isn't that's very unique. You know what? I'm just gonna go and get a Doris. Okay. I know some of you could call it a donut. I don't know, but I mean, like, it doesn't really matter what the name of it is at the moment. Okay, and I'm just gonna rotate that so I can see it easily. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to go for basic freezing and hiding, then I'm going to go into explaining what each of those do. So to start off, you want to go to tools and then go to display floater, and then you got this little floater user interface, well, pop up, and you've got a few different options here. You got hide, freeze, unhide, unfreeze and stuff like that. So basically, hide, what that does is means you can't see it in your viewport, and when you try to render something in 3ds Max you won't see it. So let's say I go ahead and click my rectangular box thing over here, and I just press hide selected with the box selected, and you'll see it has disappeared. It's not running my wireframes anymore. So to get that back, I'm just going to do unhide all. If you don't want to unhide all of them, you might want to make sure you have a name for it, and then just by name, then type it in. Pretty simple. Also under here there is freeze. So what freeze does is when you freeze the objects, I'm just going to go and freeze my balls quickly. Freeze selected and freeze this one. You'll see they've gone white, and I don't know, it's just nice frozen color, and that's not really it. I mean, once you've frozen them, they can't be moved. You can't, I don't know, click on them. So if I go and quickly try and click my balls, or spheres even, you can see that they are not moving or being selectable at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and unfreeze by hit 1 and 2. There we go, and now you can see they're selectable again, and I can do all that cool stuff. Also down here you've got an option that says hide frozen objects. Basically what that does is when I freeze an object, well, once an object is frozen, it will hide it as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and freeze my balls again. There we go. Okay, and then click hide, and then I'm going to click hide frozen objects, and then I'm going to control click select both of these, and then I'm going to freeze selected, and you'll see they're both disappeared there. But I'm just going to unfreeze them for now because I can't see them. Okay, so I can see my balls again. Okay, so now I'm just going to go over working with layers. You won't have this little layers toolbar thing here unless you've already toggled it on. So to get that up, you just want to go to view, and then, oh god, I completely forgot. Okay, customize, and then show UI, and then show floating toolbars. You'll see here I've got a whole bunch of I don't know, toolbars here. We won't need any of them. I mean, okay, let me just drag this one out and show you as an example of the one that we want. This is the layers toolbar. This is the one that we want. You can go ahead and close all the other ones. You don't really need to worry about the animation layers and stuff like that. Just for now, we're just going to be working with this little layers toolbox, and I'm just going to dock that into my 3ds Max user interface. Okay, so already here we've got our default layer, and everything that you make is going to be on your default layer, so you can access it really easily, and it's nice and organized for now. but you can make a new layer if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and press the create new layer button, which it looks like, I don't know, a bunch of pieces of paper with a star on it, and I'm going to name this layer and then I'm just going to call this one box. Okay, layer box. So to put an object onto that layer, all you got to do is add selection to current layer with your object selected. So if I go ahead and press that button, it's now added that to a layer. Okay, and then you won't really need to worry about all these buttons. There we go. You won't need to select objects in current layer. So let's say if I click this one and then click this, it will select all the layers in the layer that I've got selected here. Then I switch to this one and it will only go to the box. You won't need to worry about this at the moment. Okay, also you can go to manage layers if you want to. So if you click that, you'll have like a list of all your layers here, and you've got some extra options. So rather than individually hiding and freezing all your objects like one by one, you can just do it by layers. So if you already have all your objects on your layers, you can just do it that way. Okay, so I've got my layers box and I've got my default. I'm going to go ahead and create a new layer quickly, and I'm going to call this layer balls. Okay, and in my layer balls bit, I'm just going to have that selected, and I'm going to drag my two spheres. I'm just going to cut and paste those into my layer balls. Okay, there's one. Then I'm just going to expand this layer, and I can see that I've got number 2 in here. Can't really. Okay, it's this one. There you go. They're somewhat color coded, so it makes it easier to cut and then paste. And there we go. And now under this layer we've got our 2 balls, or spheres even, in that layer. So I'm just going to minimize that quickly so you can see that I'm not just doing it individually. If I unselect those and I just go ahead and press okay, sorry about that. I know why that's happening. Basically I've still got my hide frozen objects button selected. Okay, so if I go ahead and freeze those, you'll see the 2 balls have just become frozen at the same time. And then you can just hide those, and there we go. And you can also change the color if you really want to, and I don't know, you just feel like it. So okay, if I just change this to blue, and this one I'm gonna have like pink. You don't know, no, pink's an original. It's gonna be a nice green color. But I mean, you can do stuff like radiosity over here. You won't really need to worry about those for now. But I mean, you should be able to do the basic hiding, freezing, and be able to work with layers and just manage your workflow a little bit more, so you can easily, I don't know, stop things rendering, or I don't know. It just really helps to work with layers. I mean, trust me, anyone that's done work with Photoshop will know that. So that's about all that for everything for this tutorial. And in the next video, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do, but I'll have something more exciting. I know I haven't done many videos for a while, and that's just due to being caught up with the current project that I'm working on. And I will finish off the CryEngine series sometime soon, so comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.